Hey guys, I hope everyone is having a good day. If you are feeling down, depressed, knock it off. The king is coming. He gave me more confirmation this morning. He let me again see us leaving on a trolley. The only other trolley dream he gave me was when we were on our way to a wedding in the trolley. And I know other people have had trolley dreams too, but today he showed me us leaving in a trolley. So hang in there. This specific video, I would really like to do one later to go into more detail about what time it is, because it is still time to go. But this video right now, I have to do for my commenters Richard, Roger, and my own husband, okay, Lewis. Look, I don't want you to see the mess in my house. My hubbies, okay. And I'm sure there's more of you guys. If I don't get to see everyone's comments, I wish I did. But I don't spend much time on my phone. I spend most of my time cleaning the house, or whatever. But I want to get to the point. If I haven't gotten to what I wanted to say was, if I haven't gotten to your comments yet, I'm really sorry, because I know that that's half the thing. Like, the Lord wants me to make videos, but he also, part of it is interacting and responding. And so I'm really sorry. The reason why I'm not is because since I started this, I had to get a new phone. For a couple days, I had a really nice one, and then it went away. And so I only had a couple dollars in my pocket, so I had to go buy the cheapest one I could find, and it's so frustrating. And also, since I started this, we switched from Comcast, because I was sick of paying so much, and I don't even watch TV, to CenturyLink. Oh, it sucks so bad. It takes an hour to upload an under 5-minute video, and so it's so frustrating if it uploads it at all. I've made so many videos that I haven't even been able to upload, but this one I'm going to leave my house so that I can upload it, because it's really important. Okay, so Richard, one of my commenters, says he's given up. His life is in turmoil, and he thought all of these signs meant something. In the end, he thinks the Bible and God are a sham, and we're just desperate people with a desperate need of a God. He said that he hasn't shown up in over 2,000 years. I don't see him showing up ever. Okay, bud. And then, let me see if I could find Roger. Hang in there, brother. You're exhausted. You don't know how to stay excited. When there's no day in the future as clear as they have been in the past. But he says he's going to come on a day when we're not looking for him. Like a Thursday that has no feast day, no numerical importance, something like that. And we don't have many days left in 2017. I need you to be excited, because this is still the year. God says in Genesis, my spirit will not live within flesh forever. His years shall be 120. 2017, not 2018. 2017 is 120 jubilees since the first man, Adam. We've had 6,000 years to get it right, and we haven't. So he's putting his foot down and showing people that he is God, he is alive, he is sovereign, all-powerful, okay? So either we take it now, or those who are going to have to take it in the next 7 years, okay, are going to have to take it a little harder. So let's keep our focus now. The devil is trying to take it away, okay? So that's for you, Roger. For you, Lewis, my husband. Listen, man, I know that I have made so many mistakes. I have messed up. I have been a hot mess of a person. But you have seen my transformation, you know? You've seen what God has done. Like, don't give up now, because I want you to have that peace, and I want you to have that fatherly love, you know? And he's the only one that can give it to you. Now, mind you, I think you would do a good job in the tribulation bringing people to God because you're tough, okay? But I don't want you to suffer. So I'll just continue praying for you and continue praying that you can get on the ark, you know? But I love you. Hang in there. Okay, and Richard, I always say that I'm going to provide links, and I forget because I have memory issues and because the internet thing has just sucked so bad. But I really want to provide some links. If you can watch them today, please do. I'm going to send maybe a couple from Tony Evans, the pastor that I first started watching. He was the only one I watched, and he helped me. He helped me develop like an intimate relationship with God, and help me learn how to pray intimately and fast. And when I started fasting is when all of the supernatural stuff started happening. It was awesome. So keep that in mind, okay? I want to show you something. If you guys haven't seen my video, it's only a couple minutes. Do you want to see a demon? I'll show you right now the picture again, because you guys need to understand the way that you feel this way is because of... Why did it change? I don't even know where that picture came from. Oh, that's saved in my messages. Dang it. I rebuke you, devil. Okay. It's because of demons and the devil. The devil doesn't want you excited for God. He wants you second guessing everything. You guys, these are around us all the time. This was supposed to be a selfie of my husband and I. We were laying on the carpet, trying to take a selfie of ourselves, obviously. And this is the only thing that showed up. Okay, this was about 5 years ago, before I understood all of the spiritual stuff. In that house, I could feel them. Like, I would lay on the sofa, and sometimes at night, and like, I don't know how to explain it because I didn't know about hearing in the spirit at that time, but I would say I could hear them, and I wouldn't say it to anybody because I didn't want them to think I was crazy, but to myself, I'm like, I can hear them, and I could feel them, and it was like scary, okay? And then the one time, it was after my dad died. I was sitting on the couch, and I thought, you know, my dad's spirit could be there, like, to comfort me, like, right after he died. And one time, like, I smelled his cigarette. And then another time, though, I felt this, like, bubble of cold just encapsulate me. And that was a little freaky. But it was in that same apartment that I had my diploma up on the wall, and it flew across the room, right? And we weren't there for that. I wasn't there the first time it happened, but my diploma was on the wall, and when we came home, it was all the way across the room. So I said, Dad, if that was you, you know, to let me know you're here, do it again. And I slept on the couch that night. I put it up harder on the wall. Sure enough, around midnight, that thing flew, and I freaked. Like, it was not a nice feeling, like, oh, Daddy, you're here. No, I freaked out, and I left. So, and then, this was in another apartment in the same town, really haunted town. Again, before, like, I was really, you know, into all of this. I had sleep paralysis, and then my daughter-in-law experienced it also, and the kids used to say the doors would open and shut and stuff, and they would hear footsteps all the time. Ugh, we didn't live there very long. Anyway, and, like, I felt like like something was laying on my chest, and my husband was right next to me, and I couldn't turn my head, and I couldn't move my, like I was trying to be like, touch him, and I was trying to scream like, Lewis, and that's all I could get out. And that was freaky. So they're there. Is that we can't see them, so we forget. But they are always there, and they're whispering in our ears, like words of depression, okay? And it's not okay. Like, your life sucks. You know what I mean? God's not real. He's never coming. That is the demons. That's the devil. Do not let them win. Okay? And I think I think the picture is freaky, but it is so, so, so important to remember that they are there all the time. All the time. Telling you, you can't quit drinking. You can't quit drugs. You can't quit having sex out of marriage. Dude, let me tell you, I don't care who you're sleeping with. It's not going to be worth it to have to stay during tribulation. You're not even going to remember it while you're running for your life, okay? So keep that in mind. 2017 is 120 Jubilees. It's exactly 120 Jubilees since Adam. If Jubilees weren't important, they wouldn't be in the Bible. They're in Leviticus. It's 70 Jubilees since Moses. It's 40 Jubilees since Jesus. God likes perfectly round numbers, okay? 2017, I don't care if it's the last second of the last day. He is coming back for us this year. Today, Obama is giving an interview about something. I want to check what time it is, but, to do anything on my internet is just hair-pulling frustrating. But we had to be here for that, because how could people, see the TV with the probable Antichrist speaking if we weren't here, or if there was an EMP, or if there's a war? Everything is in perfect timing. But guys, like, and I want to make a video about this later, but everything is set up. Everything. All the players for the World War III, with both us and Israel and others that we don't even talk about, are set up. Everybody's ready. Our own Marines, and Army and everything have been told, you're going to get deployed, okay? Our weapons are ready. They're in place. We've got United Nations, who are the devil incarnate, controlling our borders. They're here already with their trucks. And, people have been having prophetic dreams about the blue helmets and the martial law. That's the United Nations. And this was a long time ago. And they're literally here in Obama's state, in Chicago now. Why do you think the crime there is so bad? Imagine how many demons are there. Okay? And I voted for Obama. I had no idea about all of this stuff before. Richard and Roger, listen to me. All of this with me just started. Like, I haven't been a super religious person ever. But one day, I completely surrendered myself to God. And since then, everything has changed. And it didn't change immediately. Like, he took me one step at a time. But there's not time for that now. Okay? So, what completely changed my life was when I was fasting. And I didn't fast food. And you can't skip meals to lose weight and count it as fasting, because you're not doing it for God. You're doing it for yourself. But I gave up coffee because, again, I have coffee with me all the time. All the time. Like, I drink it up until I go to bed, and I start when I wake up in the morning. And when I fasted coffee, one day I wrote on a paper, how long do I fast? The next day, while I was getting my coffee, I heard in my spirit, and I didn't know that was the thing. Like, I didn't get it at that time. Coffee 30 days. And I'm like, okie dokie. The next day I started, and 10 days into it, like, the craziest stuff started happening. I had a vision with my eyes open of my soul running with somebody else's soul towards the light. And instantly, like it was burned into my head. I knew what it meant. I felt the emotion that went with it. Like, what is that? How do you know what a soul looks like? How do you understand what the whole scene meant? How do you see something like that with your eyes open? And then the same day I filed for divorce. I didn't know how much that hurt God. And I knew it was wrong, but I started to justify it away, okay? Because again, it did not click at one time. This has been a journey. But since I started fasting, it has just moved really fast. Um,